Alright, so this is a response to Brown Coat Eric's video, You're a Guy. Basically, the characters that you really gravitate towards and the characters that you really like from each company. I'm going to choose one from each company. For me, I'm going to start with Marvel. Immortal Iron Fist, Daniel or Danny Rand. Recently, with the Brute Breaker and Fraction run that he had, I know it's on the hiatus or something like that right now, but that run really got me towards the character. He was a really underground character, a miscellaneous character that didn't really. He wasn't really. I mean, he was known, but he wasn't like Spider-Man or someone like that. He was just an underground character that was, um, you know, underused. And with somebody, when Brew Baker and the Fraction finally got on this character, they did some wonderful stuff with the series, with this character in general, and it's great to see that he's getting more screen time, and they're putting him in more events and stuff like that, and it's just great to see a character that really was just overlooked, and now is getting some screen time. I love that because for me, with both companies, I find that the underground, the lesser known characters are my favorite characters. Um, don't get me wrong, I like the mainstream ones like the Spider Mans, the Hulks, and the Batmans and the Supermans and stuff like that. But the the characters that they don't use a lot, I find like I'm like I like these characters a lot. I want to read more about them. So yes, for Marvel, for me it's Immortal Iron Fist. Uh, Hoping that he gets, he's getting his own movie. Hoping he's in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. That's highly undoubtable, but who knows? I hope he appears in there, and I hope to see him in like more animated stuff as well. Like I hope he appears in like Avengers or something like that, or in the second season of that Iron Man cartoon. That'd be cool to see him appear. But yeah, Mortal Iron Fist for Marvel. For DC, I'm pretty sure everybody knows I like Deadman, Boston Brand. Now Boston Brand has had miniseries. He's had like 5 or 6 issue miniseries. Different writers. Jack Kirby did some stuff with him. In fact, he was one of the people that helped create the character. Mark Waid, and all these different writers did things with him. But he's really just been a miscellaneous character that I liked a lot. He's appeared in Batman Brave and the Bold. He's appeared in Justice League Unlimited and stuff like that. He's a character that's really laid back. I relate to this character the most, probably out of all the comic book characters as far as Marvel and DC stuff, because he's really laid back. He doesn't really thrive in the fact that he's dead. He's like, you know what? I went out wrong. He found out who killed them, and he's like, you know what? Being dead ain't so bad after all. I mean, you don't have to pay bills. You don't have to pay for movies. You can just pretty much do anything you want. He's a ghost, and he's just wandering around. But he's also a superhero. He also knows that he has a responsibility to help people out when he sees danger, you know, that others can't. He can, warn them or do something to help them out. Um, and like I said, he's just really laid back. He's just a character that um, he's not. I mean, he's not very well known. He hasn't had a run that's really out there. But the stuff that he's appeared in, I like the way the writers portray him. He's got quite of a quirky attitude. He likes to joke a little bit. He likes to throw out jokes. He likes to um, whenever he takes over somebody's body, he can and see everything. He can see their past within a flash. Like he can know everything about them within that split second. As soon as he takes over the body, boom, he knows everything about them. And that's a really cool ability to have. Um, and I'm hoping that DC gives him an animated short. I would really like that a lot. That'd be fantastic. I know a lot of writers uh, like this character. There were even and talks of making a movie about Deadman, but I guess it didn't go through. But I would love to see something like that. I hope he gets a good run. He's in Brightest Day right now, which is really the only reason I'm reading Brightest Day, because they're giving him a lot of screen time. Um, we're getting to know more about the character. You know, his favorite fruit. He likes hamburgers. You know, he likes potato chips and stuff like that. He likes candy, Skittles, and that's the type of guy I am. I'm not. I like a lot of junk food and stuff like that. And that's the type, the way he talks and things like that. He's like, when I was alive, when I used to work at the circus, I only did it for the paycheck. And that's kind of how I am. I'm like, I'm just doing this stuff for the paycheck. I don't really care about the job I'm necessarily working at. And just a character that's really beloved. I'm hoping that he gets his own ongoing series. Like I said, he's in Brightest Day right now, but I really hope that DC gives him his ongoing series, and it's fantastic. And those are two of my favorite characters, or my guys, from the two companies that I really gravitate towards. And that is it. I'm going to leave it at that.